So good morning and welcome to the 2019-2020 West Dodge Station 5th grade promotion ceremony. We've had an amazing year and I know it'll be one that we won't forget. As it's been often said, we didn't end the year that we wanted, but we are happy to be able to celebrate the student successes throughout the year. We hope that everyone's staying safe and healthy, and we hope that you as students have had as much fun this year as we have. We ask that during your ceremony, you keep your computer muted so that everyone can hear the videos and the speakers. The first thing we wanted to start off today with was Mrs. Wall, our West Dodge Station principal. Mrs.
Welcome 5th grade students, staff, parents. I previously taped my promotion ceremony right here at West Dodge Station, just to be able to give you an idea of what it would have been like if we weren't under these different circumstances. So we're going to watch that at this time.
Good morning, West Dodge Station 5th graders. I want to welcome you to your very special and yes, unique 5th grade graduation celebration. I know today's celebration isn't exactly what we all pictured in our minds at the beginning of the school year, but nonetheless, I want to take this time to make sure that you know that we are very proud of you. The lessons that you have been taught throughout your elementary school years have built the foundation for your future. I want us to take a moment and reflect on a few lessons from just this school year. You spent the year becoming a more critical reader, citing text evidence to prove your point, making inferences and predictions. You became a whiz at writing persuasive essays and completing the important steps to developing and writing a very lengthy research paper. I am sure that all of you can explain the scientific method or the difference between weathering and erosion. And I bet a few of you are still dreaming about classifying quadrilaterals. Finally, you are all very versed in the events leading to the Revolutionary War and the differences between primary and secondary sources. My point is, 5th graders, you have experienced many important lessons this school year. I bet you are exhausted. Furthermore, over the past 2 school years, West Dodge Station has used our monthly family circle time to focus on skills that are just as important as the academic foundation that you have built. Last year, as you might remember, we read The Energy Bus. We focused on surrounding ourselves with positive people and creating your own positive vision by setting short and long-term goals. This year, during family circles, we focused on a growth mindset and the power of being able to say, I don't know it yet. Many of these important character traits have been displayed over the past quarter. I have witnessed a new level of teaching and learning by our teachers, students, parents, and even grandparents. I am moved by the level of which we have worked together as a team to learn, struggle, persevere, and eventually succeed. It is with that in mind that I feel very honored to be able to present to you your final 5th grade lesson. I would like to tell you that this is something that was completely written by myself, but that is not true. There are many versions of this lesson, but I think the one that I have picked out for today is best fitting. Students, I believe our jar is pretty full. Actually, now I believe our jar is pretty full. Now, I believe our jar is full. Students, this is your life. The rocks are the important things, like the character traits that give your life meaning. They create for you a reputation, and if lost, would cost you dearly. It includes integrity, respect for yourself and others, fairness, responsibility, self-esteem, and trustworthiness. These are the West Dodge Station golden ticket traits. The adults at West Dodge Station, along with your parents, have helped to build those in you. The pebbles are the other things, life skills that make life livable, such as a sense of humor, flexibility, empathy, tolerance, courtesy. The sand is everything else, such as finding your niche, or enjoying music, sports, swimming, or art. If you put the sand in the jar first, there'd be no room for the rocks or pebbles. The same goes with your life. If you spend all of your energy and time on the small stuff, you will never have room to develop the characteristics that make up the rocks, the important stuff. The stuff your life will be built on. Take care of your rocks and pebbles first. They are critical to maintaining a balance. The sand will fill in the cracks and crevices and make life worthwhile. Students, the teachers alongside your parents have encouraged you, especially over this past quarter, to tackle new tasks and have empowered you to become more independent and created a heightened sense of dignity and belief in each other. I want us to take a moment and give a round of applause to our teachers and parents that have been our biggest advocates and loudest cheerleaders. Even though we have been apart this quarter, I could not have had a greater sense of admiration for each of you and the growth mindsets that you have displayed while being away from West Dodge Station. Fifth graders, I have always been extremely proud of the West Dodge Station community and humbled to lead this amazing school. I have no doubt that as you get older and think back to your elementary experience, it will be filled with many fond memories, just as I know I am taking many fond memories with me. West Dodge Station is a special place. Although not ideal, this celebration, this moment in time, will be one of those moments that will be etched in your memory. As you move on to middle school, I am sure that you will represent yourself, West Dodge Station, and your family in a positive light. Always remember the character traits that were recognized on our West Dodge Station golden tickets, as those are your rocks in your life. Let me be the first to say, congratulations, middle schoolers.
wanted to take a couple minutes so that I could say goodbye to you. And I want to start off with a quote that a good friend of mine once said. They said, "How lucky am I to have had something that means so much that saying goodbye would be so hard." Thanks, Winnie the Pooh. Truly though, I am lucky to have had the pleasure of working with you this year. The resilience that you all have shown speaks volumes on your character. This is not the way that I wanted our year to end, but as you've shown us time and time again, you roll with the punch, and it is what it is. You are finishing up your elementary years, and you should be proud. Even though you weren't able to experience all of the ending of 5th grade, I want you to remember all the great times that we did have. Outdoor ed, listening to the choir concert, attending your 5th grade music program. I will also remember the 5th graders who stepped up and helped me out with safety patrol, especially a few of you that I nagged several times to help sub. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. But most of all, 5th grade, I'm going to remember just the day-to-day interactions with you. The greetings and the smiles and the laughter, some of you greeted us in the morning. The way that you stepped up to lead West Dodge Station. Some of the chipper hellos that I heard in the hallway. Next year will be a totally new experience for you. Some of you will be attending several different middle schools. But I'm here to tell you, no worries. You've got this. Parents, thank you for sharing your children with us this year. It truly was a magical year. So to wrap up, I've got a dad joke for ya. You know, I bought a goodbye card for a penny. It was a goodbye. So remember, goodbyes aren't forever, and they're not the end. It just simply means we're gonna miss you. Stay positive, stay focused, stay healthy. Remember, anything is possible, and you are always welcome at West Dodge Station. Bye, 5th grade. Good luck next year.
West Dodge Station 5th graders, I have been blessed to have your grade, your group, for 2 years. I remember when Mrs. Wall had asked me last spring if I'd be willing to move up from 4th grade to 5th grade. And without hesitation, I said absolutely, because you guys are such an amazing class. And I was so thankful to have some of you twice, and so thankful to have some of you just for the first time, either in 4th grade or in 5th grade. You guys are going to do so many wonderful things. It makes me excited to think about your future, because I know you're going to do so well in middle school. I know that you're going to go above and beyond after middle school. You're going to continue to do great things. I can't wait to see some of the successes that you guys have. Thank you so much for blessing me with 2 wonderful years to be with your group, and especially those that I've had in class, whether it was my homeroom class or INE or in small groups, whatever. I just really feel like this is a special group of kids, and you guys are amazing. And I can't wait to see what the future holds, and I can't wait to see you again. Don't be shy when you come back to West Dodge Station. Come find me, come say hello. I'll always want to hear about how everybody's doing and what you're doing. So with that, I'm going to leave you with my final dad joke, because those of you who've been in my room, how much I love dad jokes. How does music say goodbye? Adios.
Morning, everyone. I hope you're all doing well at home and trying to enjoy your family during this time. Really can't believe we're already at the end of the school year, and that we're actually ending the school year in such a strange way. The fact that we haven't seen each other in about almost 3 months makes this message a lot harder to give across. I just want to let everybody know I loved having each and every one of you in class. I wish we could have ended the school year in the actual classroom instead of through a computer like this. But at the same time, I'm not gonna lie, I really loved the idea of being able to just click a button and all of you are on mute. I usually finish the school year off by talking about some song lyrics from a song from the 90s by Semisonic. The song's called Closing Time, and the lyrics sum up some of the school year perfectly. They go, closing time, time for you to go out to the places you will be from. So gather up your jackets, move it to the exits. I hope you have found a friend. Closing time, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Every year, teachers, we live these song lyrics because when we get you at the beginning of the school year, it's a brand new beginning. Fourth grade ended, and now fifth grade begins. And now we're to the point where fifth grade is ending, and your next adventure, your next chapter is actually starting. I certainly hope that we've given you all the tools that you need to be successful. All of you have got special talents and tons of potential. The exciting part for me and for every other teacher that you've had is to see where you're going to go with those talents and potential. Finally, I just want to tell my kids that every year I learn just as much from you as hopefully you learn from me. And because of that, I say thank you. Really hope that you come back and visit. Stay in touch at the very least, but make sure that you keep us in your hearts, keep us in your minds, and go out and do the best you absolutely can. I do need to end it with a cheesy joke, like everybody knows that I probably will. How can you tell the difference between an alligator and a crocodile? Well, you have to pay attention. Are you going to see him later or in a while? Love you guys. Good luck with everything you do. Stay in touch. Enjoy your family. And have a great summer. See ya.
Fifth grade, you made it. The end of elementary school, another hurdle jumped over. Soak it in and be proud of what you have accomplished. Being a part of your journey is something that I will always cherish. Getting to know you, teach you, and see you grow in many ways makes me proud. I have laughed with you, cried with you, and even, before this year we didn't even know it was a thing, Zoomed with you. I want you to know that you are all fantastic students, scholars, and even better human beings. Be proud of what you have accomplished, as I am very proud of you. Your journey is just beginning on the road that we call life, and I have no doubt you will succeed along the way. Remember that the only impossible journey is the one you never begin. Take chances. It's okay to lose or start over. Just continue your journey to greatness. One of my favorite quotes is from Ralph Waldo Emerson. It goes, "What lies behind you and what lies in front of you pales in comparison to what lies within you." Thank you for a fantastic year, and I have to leave you with another terrible dad joke. How does Mr. Kassmeyer, whose favorite subject is math, say goodbye? Calculator. All right, so at this time we have just a couple announcements and thank yous that we want to make. The first one is that the video that you just witnessed will be shared, but there still needs to be some editing items done to it to make sure we are following copyright with the students' names. Students will also receive their candy bar awards with their other materials at school when you come to pick those up. We want to say thank you to Sonia Tran and Mr. Clark for all of their hard work with this video. It was amazing. Thank you also to the parents for all of your hard work at home. with these students and throughout the year. We are sure going to miss these kiddos, miss this group, and we're going to miss working with you as parents as well.
We'd also like to take this time to thank Michelle Smith and Beth Francis for all they've done with PTO. Although we weren't able to have our full ceremony, these ladies went above and beyond to make sure that students would receive their shirts and to make sure that the ceremony was a success. So Michelle Smith and Beth Francis and anyone else who's helped out with PTO throughout the year, we really appreciate it.
Finally, I would like to just thank you for being here and being a part of the 5th grade promotion celebration. You know, again, it's not the way we were hoping to have it at the beginning of this school year, but nonetheless, we're awfully proud of these 5th graders, and I think you can see that today. There's a lot of passion involved in the educators that have been in their lives while they've been here at West Dodge Station. So thank you for taking part. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for celebrating them. Thank you for supporting them and supporting us. And we really hope to see all of you this afternoon at our reverse parade, and have a wonderful summer.
And any post-ceremony refreshments are in your own kitchen, so you'll have to help yourselves. That's everything, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye. 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 Thank you. Bye.
Later, kiddos.
Bye. Now there's 35. Bye.